All of it is one energy signature, varying in degrees of polarity. Okay? Narcissistic personality disorder, borderline, sociopath, psychopathy. I don't care what it is, avoidant. I don't care what it is. It is all one energy signature that varies in degrees of polarity. Okay? The 3D, this physical reality, they can't tell you that it's one energy signature because you can't see it. So they have to give you physical terms that you will equate and try to dissect this one energy signature that's varying in degrees of polarity. You're trying to attach these different labels, NPD, bipolar disorder. You're trying to put these 3D labels on one energy signature, energy, emotions on the move. That's energy. It varies in degrees of polarity. When you look at the traits of all of these damn 3D terms that they give us to describe these people, and they'll say, if you have 5 out of 9 of these traits, or on the higher end of what the traits considers you as classified in the DSM-5, you're going to find that they will all possess on the high end of every single trait. It is one energy signature, y'all. And that is how they're getting you, because you keep trying to put 3D names on one energy signature that varies in degrees of polarity. It's going to do the same thing across the board. It is going to destroy you across the board. I don't give a damn what you say or how you feel. That is one energy signature. One. Take the label off of it. We call it narcissism because that's what the 3D understands, operating out of the 5%. But guess where they destroying you from? The 95% that you cannot see. That's why they don't tell you that this is energy operating through willing conduits to channel the energy. Varying in degrees of polarity, attached to people who already have different vices and all kind of escapisms and shit already in them. Along with this energy signature that they left themselves open to channel through. It's only one energy signature, y'all. It just varies in degrees of polarity, attached to what they own, arrested development. That's it. We spend too much time trying to dissect them and understand what you're dealing with based off of these 3D terms. It is only one energy signature. When you understand energy, you will see that it don't matter what 3D term they put on it. It's all one. All of it, it's the same. All of it is the same cookie cutter across the board. Okay? Some of them are just more sick and sadistic than the one because they vary in degrees of polarity. Go in the kitchen and turn the hot water on, and then start turning the cold water on to balance it out so you can stick your hand under. It's still hot water. But the more you add the cold, it begins to vary in degrees of polarity. And when I say when you add the cold, that means that a person who is a willing conduit to channel that one energy signature, they may have perversions. They may have addictions that they have not addressed. They may have like old wounds and traumas that they have sedated or won't bring up into their consciousness to address. It's shit like that. They may have been sexually abused. It's certain things that happen to them in their life that adds to it, which makes the degrees of polarity hotter or colder. It's only one energy signature. And the longer we spend trying to define them through narcissistic personality disorder and bipolar this and borderline this and avoidant that, and you're going to be going in circles. Because you have to learn that it's energy you're dealing with. You're not dealing with a title. You're dealing with energy. You can't see energy. That's why you don't know what you're dealing with, because you don't know how to work with energy, and they're not going to teach you that, because that was strategic. They want you to go in circles and never understand. So what? Because you can name them 5-6 traits on the surface. That still don't stop you from running into one and understanding the energy that's underneath them labels. That's what y'all got to start looking for. It's them patterns, that energy signature. It's only one, varying in degrees of polarity. It's still here to steal, kill, and destroy. I don't care where you put it at. It's only one. You have to learn to deal with the energy signature at the core.